Hello and welcome to Grandma's Baby Corner. My name is Nicole and I'm finally back with another video. So today I wanted to share a different kind of video with you, and that is when you order something and it doesn't go as planned. So recently I celebrated a birthday, and my birthday actually, and a little bit before my birthday I decided to buy myself this doll that I found on Poshmark. It was a good deal, and I thought, well, I will order for myself. She looked pretty cute, I thought, with her little open mouth, and she's got a little like black and blue almost looking forehead, but I don't know, it just added to her. And I thought, for, I was just going to order her. So I did. And I decided I wasn't going to do a box opening for whatever reason. I just was excited about getting the doll. I quickly opened the box, and there was no box opening or anything, which I knew. It was just the doll. And I really don't know, I guess, any background of who made the doll, where she came from, nothing. I didn't get any paperwork with her or anything. But as soon as I opened her, she was wrapped up very well. She was wrapped up in bubble wrap, and she had, I believe she had a diaper on her head, I think. But she was wrapped pretty well. So when I first unwrapped her, I was horrified, because one of the things that I liked about her that I had seen in her pictures on Poshmark was her open mouth. Well, right away I realized that in her mouth you can see black styrofoam or black some kind of filling. I was horrified. I had never seen that on a doll before. I'm like, that, it really was kind of upsetting. And then I realized that on both sides of her mouth, she is cracked. They are good sized cracks. They are when whoever made her slit her mouth, they really slit both sides of her mouth, and she was quite damaged. I was so disappointed because that was not mentioned in her listing, and on further inspection of after I received the doll and I went back and looked at the pictures, I could tell that, well, I could see these little marks, but I guess I just didn't think about the fact that they were actual cracks. You can see both sides are pretty damaged. And so I didn't really know what to do. I had never had an experience like that with a doll before, and I've ordered, as you know, a lot of dolls in my life. And so I contacted the seller and let her know that I was really disappointed that she was damaged and that she hadn't mentioned it in her listing. She told me that pretty much it was my own fault, that she had pictures of the doll up there, and if I didn't see in the pictures that her mouth was cracked, that was my problem. She actually didn't even call it cracked, because she told me that she wasn't damaged, that was not damaged, and that I mentioned being able to see the stuffing in her mouth, and she proceeded to tell me that all newborns look different, and that's, what makes them one of a kind. And I explained to her that I am a reborn doll collector. I have a lot of them in my collection, and this is the first time I've ever seen it. So I'm not sure what other people do, but this is not it. And that I was disappointed, and I didn't know yet how I was going to handle it, if I was going to make a claim with Poshmark or not. I did decide that I wasn't going to make a Poshmark with a claim with Poshmark, because it was a good learning opportunity for me, and I thought I could take the opportunity to tell you all about it. I did tell the person that I bought the doll from that I would be sharing on my YouTube channel about my experience. I'm not going to give the person's name. I honestly don't think that they sell reborns for, I don't know. I don't know where she got this reborn. but I don't think I saw anymore. I don't think I looked at all the items that she had in her store, Poshmark store, but it appeared she had mostly household stuff on her site. So I don't think she's going to be selling a lot of reborns. And I did tell her that for future reference, if there are problems with the doll that she is going to list, then she really needs to mention them in her listing. So let my mistakes be a lesson to you. Don't do what I do. Make sure you look very thoroughly at pictures before you make a big purchase and buy a doll. Because though she wasn't as expensive as some of my dolls are, she still wasn't cheap. And that was a painful mistake for me. But it could have been worse. And I don't know. The doll is still cute. Everything else about her looks pretty nice. I'm wondering if there's a way to glue the corners of her mouth. If you do know more about reborning dolls, maybe you can fill me in on what to do about that, because I would love to maybe glue it so it doesn't get worse. And I don't know if I could put, I don't know, some kind of pacifier on her to make it not so obvious. I mean, I think she's really cute in her own way, but I am sad that she is damaged. So I hope you all learned from this lesson. I had one other doll problem before, a little before Christmas, when I ordered a doll for one of my daughters for Christmas. It came smelling like cigarette smoke, and I think I will talk about that in another video. But that's all I had for you today. Hopefully I'll get on here with another video soon. Take care. God bless.